What up, what up? Winbush here, and today I'm excited to partner with Temu to showcase some tech items that you can find directly on their app. And not only are we going to show some dope products, but I'm going to show you how I like to use them because these are objects that I personally got to pick out, so I'm excited to show you exactly what they are. None of these objects that I'm going to be showcasing are over $100, and which the fun thing is, if you download the Temu app either on your phone or on your tablet, just like I'm showing here, if you open that up and then you go into the search bar and you type in DTJ 2867, you can save $100 off your purchase, which means everything that I'm showcasing here is practically free, right? As long as you use that code. I'll leave it in the description down below and also inside the comments. But let's jump into the first object, which I'm excited about because this is my entire childhood mixed up into one handheld device. This is the R36X, in which I've seen other people on YouTube actually showcase this before, and so I definitely wanted to try it out because if you look at my arcade cabinet that I have behind me, because everything you see on that arcade cabinet that I could play back there, I could practically play everything and more on this handheld device, which I thought is really dope. So if you're not familiar, this device has thousands upon thousands of games that come pre-installed on it, so you don't have to be a tech wizard or anything. You can pretty much just start it up as soon as you get it and be off to the races. And if you look, they have a couple of different selections here, like they have arcade games, they have Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and if you want, you can also, that has these SD cards that are on both sides of it. So you have one that's a little bit larger and one that's about 32 gigabytes. But if you want to add some of your games later on, you can definitely do that if there's something on here that you want to play that's not on there. But being a handheld device, this is pretty portable. Like I can fit it directly in my pocket. So if you want to take this on a plane or some type of trip, or even if you just want to relax on your couch like I'm doing right here, this is something that if my wife is watching TV and I wanted to still game, I could pop this right out and just get back to playing some retro games. So as I said, this is my entire childhood. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Everything that I grew up playing is all right here within the reach of my hand. Now, the next device that I'm excited about is actually this 1080p monitor. That it's an external monitor and it's about 18.5 inches, which means I can fit it inside of my backpack and take it along with me. So if you're not familiar with my other channel, I do a lot of tutorials and I also do a lot of public speaking on the tutorials that I create, working in motion graphics and VFX. And so oftentimes when I'm traveling, I have to take my laptop with me because that's what I use to do my public speaking. And if you look at my setup here, I have a dual monitor setup. And so it would be cool to replicate that whenever I'm on the road. And so having this portable monitor right here, I could easily hook this up to my laptop computer and have a second monitor. And not only that, if I wanted to do gaming on here, which I'm going to show with the next device, but this has an HDMI port on the back of it, so you can literally hook up anything. So I have like a mini Super Nintendo that I could hook up to it. Or if I wanted to do some portable gaming, let's say maybe like on a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally, I could easily hook that up to this monitor using this next device that Temu has sent out to me. So that's going to segue us right into this next item, which is a docking station. You can use this with your Steam Deck, with your ROG Ally, with your Switch, but I'm going to be using it with my ROG Ally because I like how it has on the back of it. It has several different ports that I can actually hook up different type of controllers, whether it's an Xbox controller or a Steam Deck controller, and then I can hook that up to the monitor here and I could get some nice 1080p gaming out of that handheld PC. So this is just one scenario that I might have hooked up inside of my office, or if I wanted to put it on my big screen TV, which is 75 inches, I could take this dock out into my living room. And let's say if there was a game that's only on like Steam or the Epic Game Store and it's not on the Xbox, I could easily go to my ROG Ally, hook it up to my TV using this dock, and then I could PC game directly from my couch. And this will allow me to still game in 4K, which I could really appreciate because I have a 4K TV. So I love being able to get the most versatility out of it that I can. But just looking at the back of it, so we have two USB-C connectors that we can put in. One's going to be to power it, and then another one, maybe you can hook it up to an external monitor or even a hard drive if you wanted to hook a hard drive up to it. And then we also have another USB, which will be like your typical standard USB port. We have two of those. And then we have an HDMI connector for hooking up to a monitor or a TV. And then the last one, we do have a port there if you wanted to hook your internet directly into it. Let's say if you didn't want to use Wi-Fi, maybe on your ROG Ally in my case, you could directly hook right into the back of it so you could get the high-speed internet connection that you desire. And this last device, it doesn't have to do with gaming, but I still thought it was a fun piece of tech. It's actually this pixel screen that you see right here. here, and you can actually customize it. And let me see, if I hit this button down here, we can have it into a clock. We can have it do, you know, these are just a bunch of presets on here. So these are just separate colors on there. There's some hearts, but if you hook it up to the app, you can actually do a lot more with it. And so with the app, you can actually go through and actually create your own creations to put on there, or there's a ton more presets that you have exposure to. So whether you want to upload your own images to it, you want to hand draw it right there directly on your tablet or your phone, or you want to use the presets, there's a lot of fun stuff that you could do with this. So I'm going to have this actually in the back of the rest of my YouTube videos from now on. I'm probably going to customize it with my logo or maybe something back there, but I thought this was a fun piece just to keep here inside of my office. So I want to give a big shout out to everybody at Temu. Once again, if you want to save $100 off your purchase, make sure you look at the link down below where I have the code. All you have to do is put it inside the search bar and you're going to get your $100 discount. And also thank you for sending me these items out so I could go through, put them through their paces and share with all you out there. So hopefully there's some cool stuff in here that you might want to grab for yourself. So once again, my name is Jonathan Winbush. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And until next time, stay fresh, keep creating, and I'll catch you in that next video. I'll see you soon. Take care.